I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress.
A ještě další písmenka I. Ježiš. Dobré. Včera nebyla vůbec nálada. Já jsem se probudil úplně, nevím, mně přišlo, kdybych třeba vůbec nespal. Prostě já poslední dobou jsem fakt nějaký jeblej. Fakt jsem byl úplně unavený, ale už se mi ani spát nechtělo. Hej, nevím, co se mnou je, neměl jsem včera vůbec náladu hrát. Já jsem tady tak jenom čuměl na videa a nejradši bych vůbec neexistoval v ten včerejšek. Ale dneska si dáme pokračování. Já jsem dneska se na to tak strašně těšil, dneska už je to lepší. A vlastně nás teďkon čekají už jenom takový ty příběhový pasáže docela. Takže to bude, si myslím, docela živý. Takže jdeme na to.
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avalach too began to lay plans of his own. The elven sage decided to erode the King of the Hunt support in his own realm. With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Tirnalia. There they found Eredin's viceroy, Gels. Gels had been a loyal subject of the Alderfolk's previous king. When he learned Eredin was a regicide, he agreed to help defeat the usurper.
Bylo to kinda dlouhý, no, už se tam rozpovídal víc než posledně. No, takže my každopádně asi prvně začneme, i když já jsem to tak jako posledně jsem to zjišťoval po tom streamu a ve finále jsem stejně úplně nenašel odpověď. Ale dřív nebo později je to v rámci té přípravy, nebo až po ní, jestli jsem to dobře pochopil. Takže stejně bychom to potom museli udělat. Takže podle mě bude nejlepší, když to uděláme teďkon. A pak už prostě bude mít jenom rovnou účast na tomhle. Takže si myslím, že bude OK. Takže jdeme zabít Radovida. A pak možná ještě někoho, jestli se dobře pamatuju, tak tam jsou takové možnosti.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe go fuck yourself.
Maybe go fuck yourself. To je wonderful. Jo, a tohle musíme ještě. Ale to my nevyřešíme teďkom, bo oni tam myslím nebudou. Takhle v noci. Respektive Hattori možná jo.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
What do you have on
Co,
offer?
já to mám stejně úplně nějaký trash ty meče, ne? No jasně no. Ale i tak to koukám, něco stojí, vole. Něco to z něj vycucalo docela. Nějaký peňážky.
So long.
Crawl back under your rock. Ah, spawn.
Tenhle ten tam na noc nebejvá, myslím, ne?
Cyprian Wireless disappeared.
Honor in the fatherland.
Killing? What was it happened to Foltest again?
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Buď se tam objevil? No.
Welcome, welcome.
Show me what you have in stock.
Ale tak to neváží zase to, když ono... Tady toho budu mít víc, co váží takhle potom pár kilíčků, no. Ale já budu chtít ty 2 meritový asi rozbít. Už ona z toho jenom zářící ruda, ale... Nebo z toho se dělá ten 2 merit? Mně totiž dochází docela. Ne no. Co se dělá ze zářící rudy? Jo, odlitek zářící rudy. To dává docela smysl. Jo, že já to můžu potom použít, abych neplejtval tolik té rudy 2 meritový.
So long.
What a monstrosity.
Nechám to u sebe zatím, ale máme jako furt docela dost, no. To potom hodím do toho a teď fakt nebudu úplně prodávat úplně všechno, protože nejsem si jistý, jak by se nám fakt jako nestalo, že bude mít málo těch surovin. Když... Hej, tak ale kam mě to vede?
Yeah, right.
Well, well, another freak.
Seen a longship from Skelliger in the port.
Me too.
Maybe one of them
I'd
hired
go
guns.
back there
Who
to
knows?
make sail off.
Já tady potřebuji ještě trošku multitaskovat.
The eternal fire.
Your wives miss me.
Ram, ram. Time to get
Just don't look well.
Oh, I feel even worse.
Maybe one of them hired thugs.
Who
Aha,
knows?
možná jsem mohl zaklepat už tam těch
Who's
dveří.
there?
Witcher Geralt.
Get in here. Boss awaits upstairs. Bloody tell us what this is about.
Just as soon as Geralt arrives. Should he arrive?
If you won't plough and talk, least you can do is pour around. Bloody suspense has made my throat dry.
Alarma žížu.
Witcher, at last. Now, we're all present.
And up the fucking creek. Why have you summoned us? Radovid's on his ship. We'll not get to him there, I've told you.
Stop it! I've an idea how to draw him onto dry land. But all in due course. Let's start by confessing our sins. I let Philippa Eilhart in on our plan. Mea culpa.
Bravo. Bloody bravo.
Now, it's not a disaster. The Lady Sorceress is highly unlikely to warn the brat. What's more, she's willing to help us kill him. Naturally, it's nothing I'll ever agree to. But Phil, she's inspired me. Call her my muse.
Inspired you to do what?
Patience. We've yet to get to the substance of the matter. Geralt, do I recall correctly that Radovid's hired you to find Philippa?
You're nosy. Starting to piss me off, you know?
I know. Forgive me, it comes with the job.
No, you're not a spy anymore. Remember? Chose the life of a criminal.
No, that choice was made for me. Philippa forced me to flee Redania. Radovid prevented me from returning.
Dijkstra, infernally sad story. Really fucking tugs at the heartstrings. But do you mind getting back to the matter at hand?
Yes, right. Geralt, be so kind as to answer the question. He give you the contract or not?
Only thing I've found is her hideout. What's your point?
We can use Philippa without involving her, provided you help. Radovid expects you to report to him, bring him information about her. All you need to do is mention her name, intimate that you've a lead, you're on her trail.
Oh, he'll swallow that. Hook, line, sinker, and a good bit of the rod as well.
Let's say Radovid bites, believes me, and none of that's a given. What then?
You'll tell him you've found Philippa's hideout, somewhere where we can easily set a trap and ambush. Suggestions?
Bridge to Temple Isle. Built up both sides. Lots of nooks, gates. Easy to block off from the rest of the city.
Good idea. I'll divide my men, post half on one end, other half on the other, by the gate. And in the middle, Vess, with a well-oiled crossbow.
You see, Geralt, all we ask is that you invite Radovid out for a stroll, bring him to the bridge. We'll take care of the rest. So what'll it be?
I'm in. But once it's done, what then? There'll be an uproar in the city. Panic, maybe. Need a place where we can wait it out.
Thought of that already. Remember Madame Irina's theatre? Abandoned now, not a soul looks in there. Tala and I will await you there.
Await us? Unwilling to risk your own necks?
Not the point. Dijkstra and I have many cocksucking virtues, but fighting ability's just not one of them. About as fit for that as we are for a bleeding beauty pageant.
Don't worry, Geralt. My people are battle-hardened. They'll manage. You just bring them the king.
Do what I can. Where's his ship moored these days?
Just round the corner in Novigrad's port. And for your sake, I hope he's in a good mood when you look in on him.
The bridge must be clear.
My lads will make sure of that.
Guards round the temple, what about them? Won't they bloody congregate when they see the fighting?
If they're paid a tidy sum, they won't.
Dobré. Multitasking hotový. Třeba doklikat ještě videohru na telefonu. Se tam zrovna teď objevili lidi, co by mi mohli pomoct s věcma, který nezvládnu sám. Přes den na to nějak nebyl čas. Dobré, s nima nejde bavit se vůbec. Rozumím. Teď si tady ještě zaseknu. Nope. Nejde s váma kecat, tak vám aspoň uhasím svíčku. To už taky nejde. Tak a máte to. A všechny. Musíte tady být pod mě, abyste byli nenápadný.
Yeah.
Oi!
What are you playing at? My bestie?
Looking for someone else, wipe? Yeah.
Sarah. What are you playing at? My bestie? Sarah.
Looking for someone else,
What are you
wipe?
playing at?
Yeah.
My bestie?
Looking for
Tak
someone
asi všichni prý ne, no.
Philippa? What the hell are you doing here?
Geralt, don't ask questions you know the answers to. It makes you look stupid. Eavesdropping on your conversation, naturally, with a good deal of interest and a measure of wonder.
Mind telling me what you found puzzling?
Your naivety. Do you honestly believe Radovid will fall for such a crude ruse?
Radovid's lost his mind. Doesn't think rationally anymore. That's why.
That is why he may very well choose to torture you, even if you brought me to him in chains. Just because.
Philippa, why even tell me this? Concerned about me that much?
Not at all. It's because I think it vital that Radovid die. You don't want my help, more's the pity. But I shall do what I can to make certain you don't fuck it up. Here, take this.
A ring. Redanian eagle etched in the ruby.
It belonged to Vizimir, Radovid's father. Hand him that, and he may believe you captured me. He might even choose to trust you.
Helpful. Thanks.
Don't mention it. Believe me, I'm prepared to do much more to be rid of Radovid. Good luck, Geralt. You'll need it.
Been here, been there. Same shite everywhere.
Whoa.
Johan, you just don't look well.
Oh, I feel even worse.
What's the hurry, Mother Queen? What's there worth?
Myslím, že my stejně nemáme. Pamatovat si tak, který z těch míst bylo, vole, na Igny. No.
Ribbity rock, ribbity rock.
In a hurry?
Hey, Whitey. Why'd your hair go white?
He scared me a little.
Boring as fucking shite.
He scared me a little. Mister, why are your eyes so strange?
Eternal fires like
Ah! Hooray!
Oh! Miserable and hungry.
Dobrý den, pane.
Witcher Geralt, what do you want?
An audience. Got new information about Philippa Eilhart.
I'll need your weapons. Now follow me. Your Majesty, the Witcher, with news of Philippa Eilhart.
I hope you brought something better than magic crystals this time.
I know where she is.
Perhaps. Or perhaps you seek to trick me, like the others.
What others?
You see, a rumor went around that I generously reward any who bring information about Eilhart. There's no shortage of the greedy and the stupid, so a queue quickly formed at the gangway to the ship. The first aboard was a hunter. Brought me a dead owl with no eyes. He thought I'd believe it, shower him with gold. I had him blinded, then thrown overboard with a stone tied round his neck. The second was the postmaster from Oxenfurt. Claimed to have a letter she'd penned. It was forged, of course. I had his fingers cut off. He'll never write again. Oh, and I took his tongue. The spoken lie is just as reprehensible. Needless to say, the rest of the queue dispersed quickly.
I'm a professional. Got a reputation to uphold. Be stupid of me to come to you empty-handed.
Že přece jenom pomohla.
My father's ring. Philippa used it to stamp her decrees, then distribute them as the word of the king. Where is she?
Under your nose, sire. In Novigrad. In a house on the bridge leading to Temple Isle.
Why haven't you brought her to me?
Gotta capture someone to take them anywhere. All I did was track her down, then stole this ring as proof that I had.
Do you fear her?
No. You want to kill her yourself. With your own hands. I know this.
You shall come with me. Hubrecht, gather the men.
How many, sire?
All of them. Well, where is she? Where is Philippa?
Like I said, house on the bridge, closer to the other end.
Close off this end. We need no guests, no innocent bystanders, or witnesses. Damian, Duke, Egbert, Freak, Caspar. You shall stay here. Secure the rear.
Ty vole, to jsou jména. Freak, Kašpar, vole.
You don't know where Philippa's hiding. Not exactly, without me.
Fret not. We'll manage. Naturally, it would be easier with your help, but you irritate me. You know too much. You impede me too often. and I find your arrogance an annoyance. I've had men killed for less. Follow me.
Follow me.
Any last words? Oh, fuck!
Free the Witcher, then Radovid.
Dostal jsem na svoje zbraně? To nevypadá.
Never fight a Witcher.
Co? Co se tam zasek vole do slámy? To není můj meč, vole, ne? No jako ne, no. Kde je můj meč?
All right?
Mm-hmm. Thanks for your help.
Plan's gone to hell. So be it. We'll improvise. Follow me, Geralt. We must get to Radovid before reinforcements arrive.
No. Tady už asi nenajdu. Ale počkej. Mě už se spavne najednou na mě. What the hell? Ty vole, ty vydržíš. Jsi nesmrtelný, ne, vole? No jako on je nesmrtelný. To nic nedělá. To tady máte zábavičku, nebo co jako? Aha, tak není. Už není vůbec. Ale že ho to nepálilo ani.
Shoot at will!
Lovčíci. Co na to říkáš, Radovide? Na stejnou zradičku. Počkej, ty jejich meče jsou drahý. To si dáme. To se tam jako ta ves se tam prostě jako... Ne, ona běžela dopředu. Ale vy se tady flákáte, parchanti.
What? Lost your nerve?
Your Majesty, there are too many. You must find Get round this right!
Oni jsou ale nějaký dobrý, vole. No. Už ne.
Open up! I command you to open the door!
You needed merely to ask.
No!
settles the score. And that was from the heart. Forgive me. I could not deny myself the pleasure.
How did she... Where? Why? How the fuck?
Eavesdropped on us, back at the warehouse.
What? And you didn't think it worth mentioning?
Lads, the time to discuss this is later. Radovid is dead. It matters not by whose hand. Mission accomplished. Now let's get the hell away. Place will be thick with Redanians in minutes.
Let's go.
Well, what? Is it done?
It's done. Though all did not go according to plan. More on that later. First, a stiff drink and a toast. The North. Temeria.
Temeria!
Bloody Temeria!
Sure this isn't premature? Radovid's dead, but it's a long way from that to a free Temeria. War's not over, not even close.
You're mistaken. Tomorrow at noon, the commander of Army Group Center will sign a truce in Emir's name. A truce whose wording we agreed with Dijkstra.
So back there in Velen, when the trolls nabbed you?
Yes, I was returning from the last round of talks. Emir will keep Edion and Lyria, but in exchange for Radovid's head and a stop to guerrilla activities, he will withdraw from Temeria.
Which will become the Empire's vassal state.
Self-ruled internally, with its own courts, administrative structures and army. The silver lilies will bloom neath the rays of the great sun. So I say were I a poet. But I'm not, so all I'll say is there was no other fucking way.
You don't know Emir. He'll outwit you. Take your toys as if you were children.
Oh, don't you fret. We've heads on our shoulders, eyes all around. Take Dijkstra, for instance.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. That but this blow might be the be-all and end-all here.
What's that?
Vakmeth, Act 1,
Hraje si na
Scene
divadlo,
7.
debil.
Always wanted to play that. Never cast as anything but a halberdier. Geralt, what Tala told you, put it out of your mind. There will be no truce with Nilfgaard. Redania, under my enlightened rule, will fight on until it wins. And when it does, it will unite all the North, including Temeria.
What? Ow! This is not what we planned and agreed.
True. Instead, we insisted on one realm's questionable sovereignty, and to recover it, we gave Emir virtually all the North's other kingdoms. It was not a wise arrangement. So, no deal.
You two-faced whoreson. I will not allow this.
Actually, you, Roach, should be the first to understand I've no choice.
Why the hell would I understand?
Because you too are a patriot. Geralt, this doesn't concern you. You may go. Fare thee well on your path, or whatnot.
Can't let you kill them, Dijkstra.
Oh, hard luck. Then you'll die with them. Kill them all.
Rumble time! Stop walking
Pick,
into
you
a
know.
sword! Me! Leave it to me! He's hexing!
Sexy. No. Počkej, ty ho fakt...
Enough of this foolery, Geralt! Kill the Witcher!
Tak si ho vemte. Ale oni mu nic nedělají. Co?
You regret that! Fire, you dimwit!
Teda rouči, abych čekal, že budeš větší bojovník.
Kill the Witcher! Fire, you dimwit! You regret that provocation! Kill the Witcher!
No, to mu dal dobrou. Počkej, vole. On mě chce moc?
Fire, you dimwit!
No dobrý, to trvá moc dlouho.
Kill the Witcher! Enough of this foolery, Geralt!
Wow.
Fire, you dimwit!
Musíte takhle víc? Všichni najednou. To docela šlo už.
Kill the Witcher! Bloody hell! Bugger me sideways!
That was close. Very close.
It's hardly over. The envoy, due to meet the Nilfgaardians tomorrow. No doubt Dijkstra ordered him killed. We'll need to protect him.
Sorry, you're on your own.
You've had your fill of politics, I understand. Once it's over, come to Vizima. You'll be received with honors. Farewell, Wolf.
Zájmy státu. On jako u sebe třeba ani neměl žádný loot. Týpeček tady zůstal jediný jako... On prostě už jsem měl nějaký grilovaný chleba, nebo co? Tam, vole, Dijkstra. Až ono to dává smysl, když jsem ho pokrádal teď docela průběžně, vždycky když jsem za ním přišel, už jsem mu prostě nic nenechal. Tady furt jsou ty čoklové. To si nedostanu nějak. Jsem si docela vzpomínal, že to je o něco další ten quest teda. Ale myslím si, že jsem ho dokončil teda úplně stejně jak tenkrát. Vzhledem k tomu, že Radovid prostě musel umřít, aby to skončilo, to zabíjení těch mágů a nelidí, i když jako ono to v té Maryville vždycky bylo špatný, co se nelidí týče, ale to už vlastně v jedničce bylo tak vidět, že jo. Ale aspoň je tady kurva nevyšeli jednoho za druhým, no, a nepálili na hranicách. Radovidovi trošku mrdalo v hlavě. Okay. A nám teda nezbývá už teď nic jiného, než prostě si myslím jako jít? Jít na tu hlavní linku. Tak jdeme na lodě. A jdeme na Skellige, asi hádám. A nebo můžu jít znovu ještě prodávat ten bordel, co jsem tady teď nazbíral. Jsme možná i kousek. No, jako ne. Aha.
Think I pissed me trousers.
Jako ne, ale jo.
Long live, etc.
Honor in the fatherland.
Hey, darling.
Darkness everywhere. I see it all around.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
What do you have on offer?
Kámo, kde máš peníze? Hele, že tady furt má meče, který jsou legit silnější než to moje. Když já jsem jako 37 už, no. Já bych se mohl teoreticky potom podívat. Podívat na ten jeden mečík.
So long.
Jak na tom bude teď s tím scalováním? Skoro přelebil ty, co mám na sobě.
What's the hurry, my prince? You must sweat like a swine.
Wonderful.
He's a copper.
Který to bylo, ne? Meč od Krojku. Ten úplně nefunguje. Poškození se zvyšuje z úrovní postavy. Ale ten druhý, který to byl, tohle? Ne. Jo, tohle. 30. A byl o 5 levelů. Musím se vzít do ruky nebo něco.
As they say, a bard must be a quick talker.
Předtím byl o 5 levelů, najednou je od 7. To je divný. Tenhle se zasekl na tý 17 cel. Tenhle je dobrý, ale to se mi líbí i tata. Škoda, no. No, počkej. Ono by se možná nic nestalo, kdybych si ho nechal, vole. Myslím, že ten damage úplně nepoznám už ani, no. Jsem se spíš trošku podíval, jak to, že on vůbec věděl o těch šutrech, bo já mám třeba pocit, že jsem mu o nich vůbec neříkal.
Got a foolproof method for exercising witches.
You copper, look, we've got a pie.
Hey there, handsome.
Novigrad proper. Still not safe at night.
This is on.
Help protect Ciri from the Wild Hunt, and the Emperor will grant you amnesty.
I hope we can trust you.
You can.
What of Fringilla?
That I don't know, but I shall take it up with him.
You barely said hello and you're already plotting something.
It's clearly in our nature.
I hear right? You convinced the Emperor to pardon them?
Provided they help us defend Ciri.
Got a hard time believing Emperor'd go in for a deal like that.
If you can't believe it, don't. I don't need you to.
Bit about Fringilla. What was that? Triss told me you couldn't contact her.
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon, chained in Dimeritium. At least that's what Rita implied.
Take it the Emperor forgot to tell you about this.
I don't like it. That was not our deal. When it's all over, I'll need to have a candid discussion with the Emperor. Come. They're all waiting for us.
Like one of them hired thugs. Who knows?
Jsem si skipl rozhovor, jak jsem přicházel, kurně. Jak jsme o něčem bavili, vole.
That's a rat for sure.
V pohodě, já se nejdřív ještě půjdu vykoupat. Protože nejsem schopný trefit můstek, vole. Jsem nečekal, že mě to sem pustí ani. Já s ním aj můžu mluvit.
No need to thank me, Philippa. Always glad to save your ass. You're welcome.
You stood to gain. That is why you saved me.
Where's Saskia now? She managed to free herself of your spell?
I lost control of her when the war broke out. I've no notion where she is.
I know you used her, but couldn't escape the impression that you actually cared for her in some way.
Really?
Way back when, did you really send assassins after Dijkstra?
You believe I do not remember we were once lovers?
Maybe it's just me, but I think you'd consider that in itself to be reason enough. Actually, I've long wondered why you parted, quarreled even.
You see, Geralt, there are those who keep politics separate from their private lives, and those who do not.
Which one was Dijkstra?
The more boring of the two.
Farewell.
Tebe si vůbec nepamatuju, kdo seš, sakra. Jo, ona ani není asi nějak důležitá, evidentně. Ale můžu s ní mluvit.
Better. I thank you. If you'd not arrived in time, things might have ended considerably worse. I am your debtor.
Thank Yennefer. It was her idea, her plan. Thought Margarita Loantile would be among the last to get nabbed by witch hunters.
Were it dependent solely on me, of course I would have. But you forget I had my students to consider. I knew the hunters would eventually reach Aretusa. It was but a matter of time. So when I heard Triss was organizing escapes to Kavir, I saw no reason to hesitate. I gathered my novices and we rode here to Novigrad. Sadly, we were caught and thrown in Dayrad before I could contact Triss.
Didn't see any other sorceresses in there with you?
Because they'd already been executed. Burned. Alive. One after the other. The most talented girls in the north. Radovid was saving me for last.
Vyvolano. Si myslím, že typka možná by byla radši, kdyby umřela jako první asi. TF.
If you're here, what's become of Aretusa?
The day I arrived in Novigrad, I received a message from Beruta Ikati. A short, curt note. School overrun by Redanians. The libraries burn. Handful of pupils fled with Nina Vivero. The rest are dead. It is over.
No reaction from the council? The conclave?
Do you jest? They asked Radovid to intervene, just after he'd appointed them.
Farewell, Rita.
Margarita Rita, jo? Se schválně jdu podívat, vole. Jestli nebyla třeba aspoň v tom. Tak to nic. Jo, pěkně. Tak v seriálu, že je černá, aha. Ale jinak tam nebyla nikde, no. To se dává smysl, že si ji nevybavuju. Protože Filipa a Sheila ty byly ve dvojce. A ty dvě naše nádhery se tam tak nějak pohybují všude. A to je vlastně víceméně všichni, co tam byli, no. Ještě Keira, to byla tež, si myslím, že úplně v jiných dílech se neobjevovala. Sabrina Glazwick, to se tam myslím tež pohybovala nějak. Ty jména si vůbec nevybavuju, no. A jo, ne. No, to ona se objevila ve dvojce, ale koukám na pár questů. Jo. A to jsem neměl, protože já jsem se s Vernonem nesajdnul. Takže tam moc si taky pamatovat nemůžu. Fringilla Vigo. Tu ve dvojce pobodali prej, no. Ta Fringilla je taky černá, vole, v seriálu. Jím fakt úplně mrdá. A tahle? Associated Quest Ugly Baby. Jo, to byla ta, co jsme s ním mluvili přes ten Megascope. OK. Jsem si to trošku jenom vyjasnil. We can continue. Už tady nic nemáte, babi.
Ramen supper I never refuse.
What do you want, wanderer?
Oj. S tím s pirátama.
Oh, you make a fine sailor.
Got a minute?
Of course.
Once you'd left Yen and me on the Isle of Avalon, what happened to you? What did you do?
I traveled through time, space, different worlds. I saw houses of glass, ran with unicorns at the world's end. Even lived in an undersea kingdom for a time.
Freedom. Always had a taste for it.
I still do.
So why'd you return?
It was too much. I almost drowned in it. When everything is possible, it quickly becomes a lot less alluring.
Traveling between worlds. What's it like?
It's nice.
Difficult?
It was at first, but in time it became automatic, like riding a horse.
Bet a lot of mages would love to learn to do it.
I'm certain they would. But Avalark claims they've neither the knowledge nor talent. He spent 4 centuries learning to do it, yet can still only find and pass through pre-existing portals. I go wherever I please, whenever I please.
Not sure if you've heard, but once it's all over, I'm going to Kovir.
With Triss?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting part of the world. Perhaps you'll get a contract for some rare snow beast.
Barbagazi, or a Vendigo, or an Amarok.
Or maybe I'll finally hang up my swords.
It's that good with her?
Better.
Až tak.
Eridan's located you time and again. How's that work?
When I pass between worlds, I create a kind of shockwave. Anyone properly trained can sense it. That's how Avalok explains it, at any rate. He can do it too.
So you shouldn't actually ever use your power.
It's not like that. The impulse is stronger the longer my voyage. On short hops, the disturbance is practically imperceptible.
Mhm.
I should go.
All right. We'll talk later. Yes, Geralt?
Mhm. To už jsme diskutovali.
So long, Triss.
Ale tak
Yes,
můžeme
Geralt?
si ji poslechnout.
Feel all right?
So. Why do you ask?
Mhm.
Maybe we should talk about something else.
Gladly. I was about to ask the same.
So long, Triss.
Geralt?
Mhm.
Yen, can we talk?
Myslíš, že mě
Why? So you can
teleportuje?
ask me if we can remain friends despite all?
No, I mean...
Come now, Geralt. I know you. Well enough to know exactly what's going on with you and Triss. Now, I cannot say I'm not tempted to, intervene, but I believe I'll let it lie this time. How about that? You came here to fumble your way through an explanation, yet instead of enjoying the show, I went and did your job for you.
Seems so.
But now, enough of this maudlin business. We've something to do, remember?
Nechápu docela tenhle dialog,
Jen.
i když jsem ho slyšel po druhý.
See you later.
Tě nejdřív ona tě teleportuje někde, vole, úplně 100 metrů nad vodu, vole, a teď najednou, jako hned po tom, co se tam vrátíš, tak je vlastně zase úplně v pohodě a ještě všechno řekne za tebe v podstatě. To je jako what? No tak to máme asi všechno. Vole.
All are present. You were the last to arrive. Might we set sail?
Anchors away.
The king of the Wild Hunt sailed aboard the Naglfar, a giant longship that traveled between worlds. As Gels had advised, the Witcher set out to find the Sunstone, an artifact needed to draw Eredin into a trap.
Si nevybavu, co přesně bude dělat, ale hádám, že to bude něco, co zruší tu jejich zimu. A nebo že přímo to dá impuls tomu Eredinovi, aby věděl, kde jsme, jako.
Well, that settles the question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Sintra and the rest of the Empire.
There is an upside to all this.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
We must hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
At the moment, we don't even know what the Sunstone is.
It was created so the Mountain Elves could summon the vessels of the NL. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost opportunity to unite the two tribes. Truly? Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Gelban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
Asi ne.
Tell us, please. Absolutely love elven legends.
Gelban was a sage of the Elder Elves. He fell in love with an Enshe elf, Dillion. Yet she spurned him.
That was a jest on Geralt's part.
Too late. It won't hurt any of you to know this. On the day the White Fleet was to set sail, Gelban gave Dillion a gift. The Sunstone. He believed Dillion's heart would soften in time. Once her longing for him burgeoned, she was to use the Sunstone. Though worlds away, he would return for her.
Sounds promising. Let's just hope this Sunstone proves more useful to us than it did to that elf woman.
What I want to know is if we'll be able to use the Sunstone.
You? No. Me? Naturally. With a touch of help from the sorceresses.
Of whom some are below deck vomiting, while others remain unreachable.
The Sunstone's in Skellige? How do we know that?
From legends. Elven ones. It lies where the White Fleet landed centuries ago.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the Isles. Splendid.
Ermion. I'll talk to him.
Know where he is?
I'll ask around the port. Croc's longships are moored there. Can you teleport me onto Amir's ship?
Not a chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor's alcove.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
Think they know we're here?
Emir's mages, of course.
If the matter of Fringilla Vigo were resolved, they'd probably just send her over here in a skiff.
It's far from resolved. The Emperor pledged to ensure the Lodge's safety, but...
Fringilla's a pricklier matter. She's his subject, one officially sentenced to death for treason.
You'll need to learn what Emir has planned for her, once we've found a way to toss you over to the Imperial flagship.
I'll get on the Emperor's ship myself.
A plan to swim? With swords on your back? You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Don't panic. He'll find a way. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. And once you're on board, show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised, and what he'll get in return.
I'm off.
Good luck.
By to znovu bude skákat všechno, vole.
I thought you'd wish to see Krach.
It's just that
if I disappear again tomorrow? For good this time, like my mother did. I feel like I shouldn't see anyone who is fond of me. At least not until we defeat the Wild Hunt.
We can always drop you back on the Isle of Mists.
Thanks a lot.
Yes, Geralt?
Margarita any better?
I managed to accelerate tissue regeneration. She's feeling much better. In fact, we must bring Eredin here as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm afraid these sorceresses of yours will start fighting amongst themselves.
Tell me something more about Caranthir. Know him well?
Know him? I reared him.
Raised, don't you mean?
No, Geralt. I began shaping him long before he was born. For centuries, I brought together pairs of elves manifesting certain abilities, those able to manipulate time and space. He is the result of these efforts. Caranthir, a golden child. Golden child who grew up to be a criminal.
On ho prostě vyšlechtil. Jak koníčka, ty vole.
You imprisoned Ciri the first time you met her. Now you protect her while fighting against your own kind. Quite an about face.
First of all, I did not imprison her. She found me. It was her destiny.
Yeah, sure. Get to the second of all. Why are you helping her?
Because she is a danger. A mortal one. You look at her and see a human, a ward, a daughter even. I look and see the Elder Blood. A power that can destroy the world. A power that must be kept from Eredin's power-addled hands at all costs. Admittedly, our motives differ. Yet in spite of that, we share a goal. So you would be wise to trust me. Or at least try.
Charming world you and Elle have got. Could easily fall in love with the place. Tell me, how do you do it? Sit around playing flute, painting rutting unicorns in gorgeous landscapes, building ornately sculpted towers? And then you murder us, without batting an eye, without a hint of guilt. How?
Do you humans feel guilt when you murder Enshe elves? Or dwarves? Or dryads? We are the same. Simply because we both firmly believe others are inferior.
From the look of things, pretty soon Ciri won't need your help anymore.
Nor yours.
True. She'll do whatever she wants, and I'll support her. What about you? Ready to let her live her own life?
I shan't force her to do anything, if that's your question.
So long.
Okay. To jako nový rozhovory úplně, nebo jak jako?
Yes, Geralt?
Prej ne.
So long, Triss. Got a minute?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
I should go.
All right. We'll talk later.
Geralt?
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
Ty dvě budou furt tady jako?
What I just realized. Except for the two of us and Ciri, Geralt has slept with every woman on this ship.
Don't worry, it's only a matter of time in your case.
Co? Počkej, kam jdeš?
What do you want?
Okay.
Farewell.
Tady už asi nic se nedozvíme. Kde jsme to vůbec zakotvili? Jo, jako přímo tady, jako...
Got me
Was
eye
it
on
hard?
you.
Killing that vermin.
Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs. They bay at our gates, seek to strike fear in our hearts.
Saw 'em all. Where's Ermion?
Went to see Lugas. An uncrate on the throne remains a thorn in his arse. Now he's seen the Black Ones, it pricks him even harder. The Druid's gone to reason with the dim-witted knob.
Think I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugas, be sure and tell him... best not. The Druid knows what to say. Farewell.
Not ye, nor that
The
witch
favor Lady
Yennefer.
Brand did for our son sure did bear a high price. Friends we show
Počkej, já jsem si to chtěl ještě promluvit.
Wanted to talk. I found Ciri.
Ah, I knew you'd do it. Safe and sound, I trust?
Yes, she was fleeing from the Wild Hunt.
Bring her to Caertrolde. She'll be safe here. And I must see how she's changed after all these years.
No.
See ya, Crack.
Beware the bandits that lurk in the highlands.
Prostě jí tam vyzvedni. Jo, to je trošku daleko, ne? Už se kdo neukazuje, vole, ty.
Heard the nymphs were fighting yesterday instead of the fish.
Oh, aye. Following him myself, saw him drifting on a plank.
Got me eye on you.
Promised me a gold ring to put him ashore.
Did you take pity on the sudden wretch?
Greetings. Looking to buy?
Asi ne, bo už jsem s tou obchodoval.
Died keys here for the fish.
Když oni budou jako někde tady. Jako jo? Docela tady jsou. To nedopadne dobře zase, vole, tohle. OK, tak jo. Zničený meč? Já jsem se zapomněl opravit. Chtěl opravit u toho elfíka. No jo, kdybyste nebyli hloupí a nesnažili se mě sníst.
Be easier to sneak on board after dark.
vole, no je mi zle, už to vidím, vole, ty kola. Už to nevypadá, že by to mělo fungovat tak, jak si myslel, že to bude fungovat teda.
Pleasant to come back on.
To je sice pěkný, jak vylezu jako nahoru.
It's the Witcher!
Mě akorát všimnul, blbeček. Možná jsem to stihl dřív zmáčknout, než vyprovokoval něco, ale... Aha, tak možná ne.
Witcher, what a pleasant surprise.
No, nesu ti tady dopis, možná bude lehce zmáčenej, ale...
Warm welcome. Thank you, Your Majesty.
You should have come with my daughter. Your welcome would have been different. Where is she?
In Zeracania, she longed for sunlight.
I am known neither for my sense of humor nor for my patience. You're insolent because you believe I cannot afford to hurt you. And you're right. Yet that will change one day, when you are no longer indispensable, but disposable. But enough of that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What do you want?
Fringilla Vigo. Been told you promised Yennefer you'd free her. I can see. I know you're a busy man. So here's a letter. Ought to refresh your memory about the Lodge.
Even Yennefer's humblest requests seem like threats. I've always liked that about her. Very well, so be it.
Truly prepared to forgive them? Amnesty in exchange for help?
I'm prepared to abide by the agreement I made with Yennefer.
Didn't answer my question.
Nor must I.
Time I was on my way.
At last, a point we agree on. Guards, bring me Fringilla Vigo. You may remove her Dimeritian shackles.
To bych asi úplně nedělal, ať vás tady můžu všechny zabít třeba.
No introductions are necessary from what I've heard. Farewell.
Fringilla. Been a while. The other sorceresses, they're on Ginvale near Ardskellig. We could take a boat.
I'm sick to death of boats.
And I despise teleports. I'd have it your way. Let's go.
Fringilla Vigo.
Philippa, a pleasure as always.
Come now, we need none of that. Fringilla, we must speak.
Oh my.
Oh my. No prostě odešla.
Geralt?
Nic novýho, jo?
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
Hele, nešahej mi na moje meče. No, pěkně, vole, jdeme se zase vykoupat, tak jo.
Rum and supper I never refuse.
Yes, Geralt?
Cantarella. Who is she really? She mentioned you knew each other.
You ran into her. Her real name is Carthia van Canton, Asira's former collaborator. She's very talented.
Spied for you?
Not just for us, probably. I doubt she wishes any harm upon me or other sorceresses, but one must be very careful what one says in her presence.
Seemed like you told her quite a lot about me.
You ought to feel flattered then. That makes you famous on both banks of the Yaruga.
You look good.
For a captive of Emir, is that what you mean?
Seems like he's shown you surprising leniency. No interrogations, no torture. Or did you just tell him everything he wanted to know?
If I'd told him everything, he'd hardly still need me alive, wouldn't you say? Anyway, we shan't speak of it. I and what concerns me have not been a concern of yours for some time now.
So
What the fuck?
You'd make a fine sailor. See all the puking.
Tak teď jsem zmatený. Jakže jako od jistý doby. Jo, takhle, oni spolu měli nějaký románek. Počkej, Anna Henrietta, to je actually... ta z toho DLCčka, ne? No jako jo, no.
Geralt, what can I do for you?
Já nevím, asi už nic, vy si nechcete prostě povídat.
Yes, Geralt?
Vůbec si nechcete povídat.
Whoa, stop.
Got a minute?
Of course.
Krách tě chce vidět, a tebe to nezajímá.
I should go.
Foreigner, watch your step.
Nechcou si se mnou povídat.
Turns out they spoke the truth about you.
Respect, Witcher.
You're pale. You drink last night too?
There's that. Might have been more fortunate for the lad.
And what else would Crack have? He not content to have the mightiest fleet take control of my isle and seat his spawn on the throne.
Under present circumstances,
Under present circumstances, Crack can go ahead and reap the shite he sowed. Almighty Crack. Well, surely he can take on the Black Ones and myself.
Je takhle Lugosy.
Last night I'll not kneel before an Ancrate, never. That clear to you?
you prefer to aid the Black Ones?
Yeah.
I'd sooner aid the rights of bleeding Morhog than let Crack rule all Skellige.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor?
This here's my land, Druid. Watch your words.
What would you call it if not treason?
That's your bark before you bite. Did Crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead. Try to take it. Get him!
Aha. Jsem asi jako nechtěl třeba, nebo jo?
We should not stay here.
Vůle prostě mák je dobrý, no. Dává actually damage, hej. Jenže on se nám tady zase zasekl. Chceš jít nahoru, nebo co chceš po mně? Jo, takhle.
I'll watch ye die with pleasure.
Spokojený?
How long you gonna make me wait?
Šum, vole. O, tebe ne. On si to dává.
Come here. Attack!
To možná nechali trošku inspirovat Gandalfem, teda co?
Smell a card.
All together!
Shit.
You know who...
Kam až poběžíme, Myšilová? Myšilová. Že nepoběžíme třeba až do Kertrolde, ty vole.
Well, Geralt, I see no row can occur in Skellige without your participation.
Mean and inaccurate, Ermion. Seems to me I've missed quite a few.
The blood of Croc's blood sits upon the throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you've ignited a small civil war.
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown. Politics as usual, just a difference of degree. Yet the bloody feast at Caer Trolde was different. It was dishonorable, treacherous, needed investigation. More Witcher's work. Work that culminated with the crowning of the Isle's new queen.
So, Clan Drummond will attack sooner than we expected, it seems.
Thought Croc sent you to negotiate an agreement with Lugos.
Ha! An agreement. Only Croc believes such a thing possible at this stage.
Mean I didn't actually ruin things for you?
Not this time. Lugos' death stands to change a great deal. His cousin, who will now be named Jarl, is a weak commander. Stupid. This war will start soon, end even sooner. But why have you returned to Skellige?
How's Ceres handling things?
Has the makings of an excellent queen, if she would only flee her father's shadow. Everyone, Lugos excepted, declared their support for her. Yet the minute the Imperial fleet appeared on the horizon, the Jarl took matters into his own hands.
And Hjalmar?
The lads led 3 raids against the Imperial fleet, all against Croc's will, all failed. Yet he'll find volunteers for another.
Yeah, sounds like Hjalmar. Listen, Ermion, know anything about the Sunstone? Legends place it somewhere in Skellige.
The Mask of Urberus first, now the Sunstone. Monsters may rest easy. You've become a treasure hunter. I've never found the Enshe elves interesting. But there's a skald, Eyvind. He could help you. Once told me of some inaccessible caverns or ruins or some such.
Where will I find him?
Today? In Arenbjorn, doubtless. You might also ask the pearl divers, Erling and Matthias Fishlung. Of late, they hunt near the tip of the bay, eastern end.
Fishlung? Interesting.
So they call him. Submerges for hours at a time. None know how he does it, but I've my suspicions.
Not too fond of him.
It's nothing personal. I couldn't stand his father or grandfather either.
Thanks for your help.
One thing, Geralt. These caves are ruins. Matthias and Erling's ancestors would have looted them bare centuries ago were they not protected by some magic barrier. Take a sorceress with you. You must have brought at least one along.
Whole gaggle this time.
Gods protect us.
Neukazuje ty kolečka, vole. Ty jsou oba tady, jo? Ne, ty jsou někde dál. Takže já teď poběžím zpátky, abych se portl. No to je skvělý.
Winds howling.
So, there's truth to that blather by the ice giant.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and clone.
We need every sword arm we can get. Nilfgaard's at the gates.
Jeepers. You're a wraith from Moorhog.
No špatně.
Not now.
Watching for Nilfgaard's fleet?
Fleet? Oh, aye, they mentioned something. Nay, I've more important matters on my mind. By my calculations, today's the day Gevorg, the legendary white whale, will swim the waters of Skellige. Been waiting for this my whole life.
What's this whale about?
He's to appear when spectres descend from the heavens into the waves. The serpent wakes the sea's wrath and an icy monster devours an isle. Be the first bard to compose a ballad about him.
Legends don't happen to mention a curse of the Black Sun, do they?
Black Sun? What are you on about?
Never mind. Let's watch for Gevorg together, and you can tell me what you know about any elven ruins in Skellige. Heard of some cavern no one's been able to enter?
Good thing, too. Elsewise, they'd have plundered it long ago like all the others.
Avend.
What?
Just wanted to assure you I only want to look around the cavern. It's research.
Research?
Writing a historical treatise on the Enshe elves, under Ermien's tutelage.
Ermien? Man never cared a whit about the elves of the mountains. I've seen through you, you conniver. Cut me to bits if you like, I'll never tell you about the cavern!
GG. Should we load?
The king of the Wild Hunt sailed aboard the Naglfar, a giant longship that traveled between worlds. As Gels had advised, the Witcher set out to find the Sunstone, an artifact needed to draw Eredin into a trap.
Not
Watching.
fleet? By my... Been waiting.
What's the...
He's to... Be... Blacks.
Never... Let's... Heard of some...
Ha! Can tell by your mug I was right. And to think, didn't take you for a looter at first.
I just want to look around the cavern. Research.
Research?
Writing an adventure novel. Gathering material for it.
Mean to write up the coming of the White Fleet? Prime idea. Mayhaps you could use my translation of the Song of Gilban and Dillion.
Gladly, gladly. So where's this cavern?
Gotta sail east from Cair Trolda. Cavern's in a cove, only accessible from the sea.
So long. And good luck with the white whale.
It'll show today. I'm sure of it.
No. Čekej dál.
It's sure to be today. Yes, what is it?
Hlavně potichu.
Maida's off fighting the Black
Threefold
Ones.
company, bow, axe, and blade against the giant. Will you ever stop?
I'll be a priestess when I grow up. Don't want no stinky
Oh.
husband.
No such thing as bad ships or bad weather.
That's how you earn respect in Skellige, Garrett.
Heard the nilts were biting yesterday. Instead of the fish.
Oh, aye.
I'd rather verify it now. Otherwise, I'll continue to wonder if he's not about to stab me in the back.
You've something of a persecution.
He served her who was burden, mother and
I
home.
hadn't intended
Once
it.
we were on shore, I slit his throat.
Going somewhere?
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avalach's clearly hiding something from us.
Earlier, when we were in the Isles together, Avalach mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something. And he refused to take me with him. It was all very strange.
Sufficiently suspicious, don't you think?
So what? Want to just sneak in and root around?
Exactly. Coming with?
Fine. Where is it?
On a small isle between Undvik and Speakerog.
Not exactly on our way. Just found out the sunstone's on Ord Skellig. Cavern along the coast that we can only access from the sea. Gonna need some real magic to get in, too.
Go find this laboratory. I will explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Philippa, your eyesight. Only just recovered and magically simulated. Didn't you say you'd need some time to get accustomed?
Did I?
I'd forgotten how irritating she can be. Come, Ciri. We'll await you there.
Můžu mu to říct?
Oh, you make a fine sailor. Till the puking.
Můžu bonzovat?
Yes, Geralt?
So long, Triss.
Yes, Geralt?
Nemůžu mu to říct.
So long.
Yes, Geralt?
So long.
Geralt, what can I do for you?
Farewell, Rita.
Rum and supper I never refuse.
Boring as fucking shit.
Something I've always wondered. What do you witchers do once they're...
Oh!
Watch it!
Hands off our girls, or I'll...
No jaj. Ušetřili čas. Ale co tady dělají ti golemové? Ty tu předtím nebyli, vole.
Entrance is very well protected. I believe we'll find something interesting inside.
How will you lift the barrier?
Atlan Kirk's inclusion should do the trick. Remember the spell?
I remember you teaching me. And to think I thought you an overbearing cold shrew at the time.
Now, now. This is no time to get soppy.
So, any incriminating letters, closets full of skeletons?
We've not even opened the door yet.
It's a highly complex magic barrier. Let's try.
Yata Ligen!
We've awoken the sentry.
I'll take care of it.
I shall try to get through the barrier.
Magician Man. Aha.
Pretty cozy. Doesn't look much like a lab at all.
That proves nothing. We must look around.
It's a bit low, isn't it? Rummaging through his papers.
You wish to come, my dear.
Portrait of Ciri, I think.
No, that's not me. Where's the scar?
It's definitely you. Really captured you. Sure Avallac'h's only interested in you for your magic abilities?
Very funny.
Look, Geralt!
Didn't know he had a sweet tooth.
It seems someone was literally just here.
Avallac'h's assistant, maybe?
No. Somehow, it doesn't seem like Avallac'h to have one.
A distillate? Smells like...
Verbena.
Aha.
Aha what?
No, nothing.
Sometimes you really get on my nerves, you know.
Herbs. Not very incriminating.
Wait. We've not examined the entire laboratory yet.
Feel like I've walked into somebody's bedroom.
Yen.
Genealogical chart of the Enhanikir, the Elder Blood, from Laura Doran.
To me. You never showed me the full version. I had no idea Viedmont of Eden was an ancestor. Was he the one who punished his daughters with a hot iron? Or the one who had his own father's eyes gouged out?
Him of the daughters. My, even I'd never seen the full version. Seems Avallac'h has analyzed all the paths of Lara's gene, even those we thought extinct.
He's only analyzing? Really believe that? If he's anything like our mages, I seriously doubt he's standing back and observing how Laura's descendants are doing.
I don't think we'll ever know if or how deeply the elves have meddled in the gene's mutation.
Did you have a hand in what Geralt mentioned? The work of those human mages?
Of course not.
Let's look at his notes.
Gods. He spent over 2 centuries on this. He was the first to study Lara's gene. Volker? Some entries about Ciri, but it's here, later, that things get interesting. He actually tried to cultivate a genetic mix like Ciri's, but one excluding the human line.
Meaning what exactly? That I ought to be looking about for giant jars holding my siblings?
Don't be foolish. Avallac'h never got that far. Apparently all his experiments ended in failure. You are unique.
And that's why we've the Wild Hunt to contend with. Let's ferret on. See if we can't find something even more interesting.
No už si vyšlechtil jednoho, tak třeba si tady šlechtí někoho dalšího. A nebo možná teprve chtěl začít šlechtit. Jo, takhle. Proč tady má vlastní fotku? To nechtěl.
Perhaps this was not a good idea after all. Geralt? Geralt?
Mirror standard. Might have expected a hidden portal. Elves sure know their fragrances.
Let's see what Avalok's really planning. Let's see what Avalok's really planning.
How did you get in here?
We mean you no harm.
I care not at all why you're here. Get out. You. I remember you. From Tir na Liar. Remarkable. I thought all elves looked alike to those of your race. If it's Avalok you seek, he's not here. I know. And yet you come here. What for? To spy on him. He tries his damnedest to save you every time you do something stupid. Is that not enough? What can you possibly know about that? You'd be surprised. He's told me a great deal about you.
Like what?
He said you shared Lara's features. I don't see whatever it is he sees. It seems a bit like trying to drink water from a mud puddle. But I imagine that belief somehow helps him with his task.
What task?
Do you think he trails you everywhere for pleasure? Even I grow ill at the sight of you.
It's incredible how those like you still believe you're superior to humans, in any way.
She's no human. She's a degenerate half-breed. To have no choice but to use something like that? It's humiliating.
Another word, and I'll...
What? You'll change nothing. She must do what she must. Then Avalok will finally be free of her. If he hates me so deeply, why didn't he tell me to my face?
Avalok means that much to you.
What's that got to do with anything? If they despise me so, they should leave me be.
Ciri.
What? Do you fear I'll level this place like I did Kaer Morhen? Shame I can't do that at will, because I'd really like to now. There, that's better. Let's get out of here.
Hlavně nenápadně jen, ha. Co namalovala vousy, vole. No, můžu prostě třeba jako... Jít cena rozštvrcena. Oh.
Must we return to the boat right away?
Something else you want to see?
Not here. On Hindersfjall. In Lofoten. I met a young man, Skjal. And I'd like... What is it?
Ciri, Skjal is dead.
The Wild Hunt. Everyone? No one survived?
Skjal died later.
You're sure it was him? You'd met him?
I was there. I saw his body.
Will you visit his grave with me? I'd like to say goodbye.
I'll go with you.
Thank you. Could you open a portal to Hindersfjall?
I can.
Let's do this.
Come back soon, all right?
See you.
Let's look around. Should be a relatively fresh grave mound.
Thank you for coming. I detest graveyards, especially wandering them alone.
Let's look around together. Come on.
Lasse, son of Njord. Olaf, son of Over. Inga, daughter of Trotnir. Damn it. He's not here. Skjall has no grave. Geralt, I shan't leave until I bury him. Think, the body. What could have become of it?
They didn't burn it. Save that honor for kings and heroes. Doubt they left him in the garden, too.
Bastards.
What?
Beyond the village, there's a pit. They fill it with sheep taken by Blackleg. Crabs pick at their bones at night.
Jakože by až tak, když byl bezejmennej, nebo jak mu to nadával, on tam fakt je. Ježišmarja.
What are you doing? What you should have done long ago. We're burying Skjall.
Burying Craven? You defy the right of the elders. Begone! Leave this place. You defile our laws.
Lower your voice before we need another grave.
How can you defend him?
Craven's place is in the ditch.
Skjall saved your bloody lives. The Wild Hunt was after me. Had Skjall not led me away then, why they would have reduced Lofoten to ash.
What would the spectres be wanting of some lass who...
I am not some lass, and anyone who so much as touches this grave will learn that the hard way.
Aye. None will disturb it. Desecrating graves, well, it's the only thing elders punish harder than fleeing the battlefield. And what you said. Can't know the truth of it. The gods will judge Skjall now.
Ty mohla před nima jen tak trošku poskočit, jak říkala, ne? Aby jim to ukázala.
We were right to come. I was deeply troubled. You've no idea.
Well, they shouldn't spit on his name anymore.
Let's go.
Back to the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Ten tady tak vyšel, vole, zastavil se. Jak kdyby si mu zasekli nohy.
Geralt of Rivia, our hero. You've come a long way.
Our hero.
Hey there.
Someone helped Bran into the next life. He was breaking black-clad necks yesterday, and suddenly this.
He
look
We looked
familiar.
around your
I
laboratory.
have a wallop
I
yet?
never doubted you would. But why did you? You might have just asked.
To hear you reveal all about your experiments with the Elder Blood gene? Unlikely.
I've hidden nothing that could be useful in our struggle against Eredin. As regards the Elder Blood, you're all aware Ciri is exceptional.
Looky, Mr.
I am
Fancy
alone
Pants.
only in knowing to what extent.
Or maybe you're just obsessed with her.
I'm obsessed.
You look familiar. I have a wallop yet?
Got a minute?
Of course.
Nic jo, dobré.
I should go.
All right. We'll talk later.
I should go.
Geralt?
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
Prostě nic. Ani ty?
Yes, Geralt?
Ne, jo.
Went by your laboratory.
I trust you did not make a mess.
No, možná
Didn't
trošku.
mention you were the NL Elves' chief source of knowledge about Ciri's abilities.
I didn't mention many things. Fortunately, they're no longer important.
Your experiments with the gene, Elder Blood, that's not important.
I pursued those studies to protect Ciri. To protect Lara Doran's blood, in whomever's veins it courses.
Ran into someone at your lab.
Did you know?
Mm-hmm. A she-elf. Claimed you hate Ciri. So how's that fit you trying to protect her, whatever the cost?
Not at all. You don't really expect me to confess my feelings to you, do you?
Huh.
So long.
The king of the Wild Hunt sailed aboard the Naglfar, a giant longship that traveled between worlds. As Gels had advised, the Witcher set out to find the Sunstone, an artifact needed to draw Eredin into a trap.
Mommy said you looking up. Hero.
We looked around your laboratory.
Yes, Geralt?
Went by your lab.
I trust.
Didn't. Your. So maybe you're hoping to gain control of Laura herself, after all these years?
Lara is dead. My only hope is that Ciri will fulfill her calling and survive.
To prostě jako neřekne, jo, teda. Ale to není úplně to, co jsem chtěl vědět. No tohle. Wait, what?
Ciri.
What? Do you feel like to now?
Calm down. The elf was right.
Aren't you supposed to cheer me up?
You carry Laura's gene. Nothing you can do about it. Inherited her talent and her power, too. That she-elf would give up a century of her life to be you.
Certainly didn't seem so.
You were born with a great gift, and only you can decide how to use it.
What's that?
A necklace. Laura Doran's.
It's beautiful. But
Yours to wear.
let's go. I'm sick of this place.
OK. Teď mohli prostě dát náhrdelníček. A mělo by to nějaký dopad, jo?
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. You wish to come, my dear.
That I ought to be looking about.
We mean you no harm.
I care not at all.
Are those like
how to use it?
It's beautiful.
Ne, no synu. What the fuck? Jsem našel úplně něco jiného teďko, actually.
What is it?
Ciri. Skjal is dead.
The Wild Hunt.
To nic. Pičo, neřvi.
Experiments with the elder blood gene? Unlike.
I've hidden nothing that could be.
Maybe.
Not.
Geralt?
Thanks, Yen. See you later. Got a minute?
Of course.
Once you'd left Yen and me on the Isle of Avalon.
But take her there. Like that. The impulse.
To se asi úplně nedozvím. Jo, takže ta elfka byla... Ta elfka byla... Něco z knížek jenom. Dobré.
The king of the Wild Hunt
Si
sailed
odskočím.
aboard the Naglfar, a giant longship that traveled between worlds. As Gels had advised, the Witcher set out to find the Sunstone, an artifact needed to draw Eredin into a trap.
Okay. Setkej se s Filipou v elfských rozvalinách. Jo, to bude hádám přímo zase tady pro změnu.
Just 2 longboats. Still they snuck ashore, gave the black ones hell.
Till Hjalmar split its massive skull, rid the isles of the
Grand those swords, but I prefer me.
Just wonderful.
I say, look at this.
Let's go. What now? Gonna grow yourself some new eyes, like Vilgefortz did? I remember the moment I killed him. Cultivation wasn't complete. They hadn't grown in fully yet. Looked disgusting, but...
I take it your mention of that deviant is purely coincidental.
Of course. Also heard of this rich blind dwarf from Mahakam. Had them put 2 sizable rubies in his eye sockets. Couldn't see a damned thing. But word is, it looked pretty tasteful.
Jdeš tam? Tak já jsem. Asi. No já nevím. Tady to už je jako slepý. Já se vždycky tak leknu debilů jedněch hlasitých, vole.
Hear that?
Nějaký ptáček, zpěváček tady. Jo, tu jsme přišli, aha. Jo, takhle.
What did she just say?
You're not her type.
I'll get her.
Not your lucky day.
Dvojka tady víc, aha.
Drowners were protecting her. Damn, there's a lot.
I hope you don't plan to muck about in this carrion now. We came here for a reason.
No to si píše, to budu dělat. Podívej, zub příšery, tady další zub příšery. Mozek, ty vole, tak to je fakt hustý.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Ne, ještě ne. Ale tohle je součást main linky, no. Síla znamení nikdy byla vylepšena. Jo, počkej.
Witcher. Witcher. Witcher.
Witcher, 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 Witcher. Aha, teleported.
So how do we get up
The stairs? I'll fix them right away. Ready.
Let's go.
Couldn't help notice the tension between you and Yennefer and Triss. It's very hard on Ciri, I think. There are times I doubt you three realize how it looks. Triss plays the big sister to Ciri, but eagerly awaits a chance to hop in bed with you. You and Yennefer play the parents.
Yeah, so if you're angling to make it a fivesome, there's clearly no room.
Jako... Docela jí to vysvětlil. Ale zase jak ona nemá ty oči, tak má o 2 díry na... prostě nic radši. Co to zase je? Ty vole, ten je ale veliký. Co? Jsem špatně slyšet, nebo co? Skoro vypadá jako bodáky, au vole. To jak mám jako jít? Takhle ne, vole, prej. Ono to vypadá, že se i snažili, aby to šlo udělat, ale jako on jak vždycky udělá takový ten dokrok, vole, tak si myslím, že to není úplně možný projít, vole, nenápadně nějak. A nebo úplně v pohodě třeba. Aha, dobře. by bylo.
Mistake!
Z něho ten loot není, GG. Takže ty chceš jít tam, tak já půjdu tady. Aha. No vypadalo to špatně, kdyby to mělo nějaký hezčí damage. Jdeme tudy, jo, aha.
What now?
It appears I must do everything for you. See the sentry who seems to be waiting for payment?
I'm fresh out of change.
Ugh, in blood, not coin. The sentry is Firlan of the Elven legend. You literally read nothing. There you are. Yennefer must have tremendous pull with the Emperor to get him to guarantee the Lodge's safety. What's your take on it?
My take? Obviously a leading question. No. Geralt, I'm tired. Let's sit and chat a bit first.
Is foreplay that important to you?
You'll get to work with the Emperor. Not excited?
No. I mean, yes, of course I am. Thus far, the Lodge has oft banked on weak rulers. It's been one of our biggest mistakes.
So you're impressed Emir keeps his mages on a short leash?
Yennefer's wise to keep you out of politics. I'm afraid you'd not realize which way the wind was blowing if you pissed straight into it.
You ought to talk to Yennefer. Painfully clear there's unfinished business there.
Yennefer's always walked her own path. I'm actually touched she decided to take an interest in matters of the Lodge this time.
You don't trust her. So once the hunt's defeated, leave. Find asylum elsewhere. I hear Redania's offering.
I'd sooner stick my head in a Zoogl's spiky orifice. Thanks, but I've other plans.
This deal with Emir. It's sorceress business. Pick someone else's brain.
So she's not told you anything? What about personal plans? Has she mentioned anything? A possible advisory position? beside a young, promising empress?
Stay away from Ciri.
She's an adult, Geralt. You keep forgetting. She can decide for herself. So, onward. Don't you think it's time you stopped interfering in Ciri's life?
No.
But you do know we're not a pack of wolves you can just drive away from her with your sword.
Sure you are. And yes, I can, if the need arises.
Ale jo. Já si můžu dělat, co chci, stejně jako si ona může dělat, co chce. Já jsem teď lehce zmatený. Kudy jsme přišli?
Wraiths.
Už píši. Mám rozbitej meč. A? Aha. Druhý ten samý meč, vole. 34. 28, GG.
Witcher.
Witcher.
Wait. There's something here. Feel it?
No, my medallion.
A ridiculous bauble. Don't make me laugh. Tuning into elven magic is just slightly more difficult than sniffing out a malodorous fiend. Watch this. Arahan Luma! That means the Sunstone is here. Don't stand there looking stupid. Try to shift the mirrors.
Proč v každý hře musí být hádanka se zrcadlama, vole? Tam už někdo čeká hlavně, třeba. Já tady prý nemám moc možností, ale... Víš to, já jsem si Mummy actually chtěl pustit, to jsem jí dlouho neviděl. Nedávno jsem se u toho zasekl, bo na to koukala Lucka. A nedokoukal jsem to celý. jo, dejte mi ty florény. To jsou drahý penízky.
How you like that silver?
Vole. Bude chtít udělat spíš po mně nějakou tu, ne? No spíš jak se dostanu tady. Jo. A tady bude další duch. Jo. O Conela. On má úplně v paži, že ho někdo mlátí, vole. Bych se z toho postral. Jakže ty? Já to našel.
At last.
Hand it over and let's get out of here.
Not so fast. We've a matter to discuss.
Let me guess. You gotta fly. You're about to tell me why you need the Sunstone so much more than we do. Then you'll change into an owl and whoosh.
No idea where you got such a ridiculous notion. Ciri's safety is most important to me now. But I wish to talk to you about the future. My future.
Ona se proměňuje v sovu, no. To má to nějaký význam tohle vůbec? To je jedno, ne? Jak se jmenuje? Mě padlo jméno. GG. Sorceresses, jo, dám. Lodge of Sorceresses, já si poradím. A jmenuje se Filipa, jo. Jo, no, to jsem si všiml, ale... Co? Já jsem zmatený, ale tak to asi jedno. No počkej, možná jsem to našel. Nenašel.
Wouldn't worry. Emperor's got plans for you, I'm sure.
Stop playing the jester and listen to me carefully. Once we've defeated the Hunt and Ciri is safe, Yennefer's meteoric rise at the Imperial Court will come to an abrupt end. Which is wonderful from my perspective. I'm not interested in reviving the Lodge if I'm not to have the deciding vote.
You're telling me this because...
If I know even one bit, I expect that once we've defeated the Wild Hunt, you aim to slip out the back door with Ciri. To disappear into the wilds, correct? All very romantic. But perhaps instead of destroying the girl's life, you could take Yennefer with you and go.
Triss might object.
Ah, yes. So give Yennefer some friendly advice, would you? She'll listen to you.
Takhle.
You want to take Yen's place at Emir's side.
And at Ciri's. I think you understand it's inevitable, and I would truly prefer Yennefer to be far away when it happens. Holding her in the Imperial dungeon would be costly, and it would give the wrong impression.
Yeah.
Any other words of wisdom, or can we go?
You may go. I know you've things to do. I should find my own way back.
Sovička prostě. Sovička si to tak soví. Ty pičo, co jsem to zase řekl, vole? Jo, a tady jsme my už myslím dokonce snad aj byli. No, já mám taky pocit, že jo, no. Že by tady jinak na mě buffali duchové. Jo, určitě jsme tady byli, to už si vybavu. Hlavně bych si určitě vybavil, kde vylezem, no, tam jsme jako... Jsme tady totiž zase použili mé parkourové schopnosti. A vylezli jsme někde, kde bychom se úplně neměli dostat. Ale je zajímavé, že tady se obnovily některé česty. Jo, neobnovili, GG. A nebo tam to jsem prostě nenašel, spíš to bude asi jako rozumnější vysvětlení. Je to šedý.
Maybe Lars will bring some hair hides back from the hunt. I could make me some muffs. And I could use a fox pelt on my collar. What about you, Sova? What do you want from your man?
I want him to take me hunting, instead of leaving me to mind these pots. I'm a better shot than he is.
Will you stay long?
Se nepostarali.
Hey, let me hold you.
Sing ballads about you.
Not too many foreigners in the Isles in the olden days.
Hey there.
Heard
Come
the nymphs
take a
were biting
gander.
yesterday. Instead of the
We
fish.
serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
Whoa, 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 stop
flexing like that, you're making me nervous.
Boring as fucking shite.
And truly, you could do nothing. At all. For 6 whole months.
Why don't you tell me about the Emperor? He's apparently become terribly attached to you.
Philippa?
What?
Want a cracker?
Co vičky mají rádi krekry?
What do you want?
Asi nic, nepokecáme si zase.
Farewell.
Ještě to tak divně zmizelo.
You look familiar. I ever wallop you?
Geralt, what can I do for you?
Farewell, Rita. Winds
What do
howling.
you want?
Farewell.
Co to dělá?
Yes, Geralt?
So long.
A sní taky, vole. To je divný.
Whoa.
Got a minute?
Of course.
I should go.
All right. We'll talk later.
Geralt?
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
Yes, Geralt?
So long, Triss.
Yes, Geralt?
Once we use the Sunstone, what makes you think Eredin won't figure things out? I doubt he'll think the elves of the White Fleet suddenly long to see him.
We can alter the signal emitted by the Sunstone. Unlikely Eredin will recognize its origin. It's not the only artifact to possess this power.
There are others? Great. Now mind telling me why I had to scour Skellige looking for this one?
The Sunstone was the easiest to find, believe me.
Uh-huh.
We found the Sunstone.
Gelban's gift to Dillion of the White Fleet. As legend has it, she never used the stone, and Gelban died of sorrow.
Won't keep Eredin waiting that long.
It seems we've everything. We can go. Keep in mind, once we commit, there'll be no returning.
I'm ready. High time we set sail. Undvik awaits.
In that case, let's go. You will position yourselves on the cliffs. Here, and...
Thank you. I believe we know how to form a circle.
Even those of us who lack eyes for the moment.
I simply wish to avoid... Oh, Geralt. We were waiting for you.
Really? Seems to me you'd started already.
We were discussing questions of a magic nature, nothing of great interest to you.
Right, because I'm just a simple witcher.
Simple, yet with so many complexes. Not now, Geralt.
You were about to explain your plan?
It's simple, which does not mean it will be easy to execute. I shall activate the Sunstone. If Caranthia answers the call, the Nagel Fair should appear in the bay shortly afterwards. The Lodge must then prevent the ship from returning to the world of the NL, while the Imperial fleet blocks its escape by sea. The 7th Imlet's Infantry Regiment under Duke Var-Atra must then board it. With your help, naturally.
What about you? Where will you be?
Waiting in reserve. If something goes wrong, I shall react.
Like a general commanding troops from a hilltop? Gonna signal us by horn or use messengers?
Exquisite irony, but what did I do to deserve it? Have I given you cause to doubt my intentions?
Ladies and gentlemen, less talk, more action, please. Sisters, we must scale the cliffs.
Good luck.
Plan's missing one important element. What about Ciri?
Cyril will wait, at a safe distance from the Naglfar.
Už zase čeká.
Wild guess? Not what you had in mind.
No, I wanted to go with you. That was my idea.
But I won't allow it. Far too great a risk.
Don't have the right to order her around.
Amusing. Cyril said the same thing, only at much higher volume. I do, in fact, have this right. For only I know how to activate the Sunstone, which I shall do on my terms or not at all. Cyril recognized the strength of my argument. I have no doubt you'll do the same.
Že nás normálně vydírá, vole.
Cyril, do you swear to stay on shore?
Do I have a choice?
Where are you going?
For a walk. Or is that not allowed either? Because I could break my leg.
Oh yes. The elder blood can be fiery.
Telling Ciri she can't do something is counterproductive, speaking from experience there. Ultimately, she does what she wants.
Let us hope.
Pardon me?
Never mind.
No, takže má jiný plány.
If you wish to do something, brew your substances or whatnot, do it now. You won't get the chance later. I shall await you by the boats, amongst the soldiers.
Triss, everything all right?
Yes. I just wanted a moment to talk to you. Before it begins.
Chin up. The hunt's weakened. We've got...
No more about the battle. Just hold me. And say something nice.
Jo, od teď to budeme jenom na majácích robit. Oni si jí klipou vlasy přes límec. Já nechci do Koviru. My nepůjdeme do Koviru, půjdeme do Tusantu.
There's a lighthouse not far from here, you know.
Geralt, are you suggesting we...
No. Well, at least not right now. Just wanted to say that since Novigrad, whenever I see the beam of a lighthouse, I feel good. Thinking of you.
Unbelievable. You said something romantic. You, Geralt of Rivia.
Moment of weakness.
Well, none of those during the battle, please. If anything should happen to you.
Can't think about that.
So what am I supposed to think about?
Emir Var Emrys, on parade, completely naked.
Ah, Geralt, you're so charming when you try to be funny.
Try? Take it back. That was a great joke.
Sure. I love you, you know.
You trying to make me cry? Ciri'd never let me forget it. Go on, get. Love you too.
Till sorry have I.
War and art vain.
Na tenkém ledě. Level 30. A nic nám nezmizelo, takže jsme asi v klidu. Jsem si nebyl úplně 100% jistý. Ale myslím, že teď by nám právě přímo by se nám zrušil ten quest. Nebo možná ještě teď jsme měli poslední možnost, actually. Ale já si to finále nechám na zítra. Já bych ho nerad přerušoval potom. Vím, že to bude ještě nějakou hodinku trvat. Ale už tak dlouho nechci být úplně vzhůru, takže si ho necháme na večer zase. Pokud na tom nebudu podobně jak včera třeba, nebo tak. No, předevčírem spíš, to už je taky prostě v neděli. Jakoby ve finále jsme to za stolik neudělali dneska. No, jako zabili jsme Radovida, to je docela velký čin. A připravili jsme se na bitvu, no. Fakt ochrapaný, už já jsem tady u toho jednoho questu se mi dokonce tady už jako i oči zavíraly, no. Já myslím, že už to vypnu mnohem dřív. Ale... Vidíš to, jak se na tom třeba, no moc dobře ne, vole, půjdeme ještě prodávat, jestli mě to pustí. Mi to tady hodí tu sekiru na level 40. Už na. Na to jsem chtěl reagovat, ten elský meč jsem od někoho sebral. Já už nevím, kdo to byl. Jo, od toho Lugose. Mně se strašně ty elský zbraně líbily vždycky v tom zaklínačovi. Celkově ty elský zbraně asi všude se mně líbily většinou, no. A i různě ve filmech a tak. Mají takový něco jiného to je, no. Ale jak je to na těch zádech u toho Geralta, tak tam úplně nesedí. S tím druhým mečem prostě. Jo. Násosky, vole, dlouhouchy. Teda co? Dobré, necháme toho teda dneska. A zítra já uvidím, na jak dlouho to finále bude. Já si myslím, že minimálně tak 2 hodiny mi to dá. Protože za prvý musíme počítat s tím, že to finále bude nějak dlouho trvat. Za druhý titulky poběží tak minimálně půl hodiny, čekám zase, vole, tak doufám, že tady během jich neusnu. Jsem se třeba tady docela smál teď, jak jsem řešil ty videa na Twitchi, že se to musí všechno smazat a musíš si tam nechat podskurvených 100 hodin. Což jsem jako promazával 2700 hodin, vole, záznamu. To bylo docela vtipný. Tak jsem tam narazil na pár videí, který jsem musel trošku řešit, protože jsem je na YouTube neměl. Z důvodu toho, že mě YouTube blokoval kvůli in-game soundtrackům. Ale mezi tím, co jsem to řešil a co jsem to udělal teď znovu, tak YouTube asi musel nějak změnit pravidla nebo něco, protože najednou už mi ty videa neblokoval. Nevím, co se tam stalo, ale vím, že právě některé přímo videa jsem si speciálně kvůli tomuhle důvodu, že se to dělo, nechával na Twitchi a dával jsem si i do toho seznamu jakoby s Twitch kolekcema a takhle, protože na tom YouTube to prostě nevydrželo. I když to sice na tom Twitchi bylo mutlý a tak, což je další věc, že jsem asi přišel na způsob, jak tohle mutování Twitche ojebat, protože ty, když uděláš si záznam streamu, jakoby tu stěžejní scénu, a je tam nějaká písnička, která se Twitchi nelíbí, tak on to zamutuje. To je docela v pohodě řešení, jo. Jenže ty, když to pak uploadneš, nebo respektive pošleš na YouTube, tak ono to na tom YouTube zůstane mutnutý, což je docela už horší řešení, když na tom YouTube by to třeba nevadilo, že jo. Vzhledem k tomu, že z toho nechci získávat peníze, nebo je mi to jedno spíš, takže ono to jenom tak jako popne, že ty videa nejsou zpeněžitelný nebo takhle. A maximálně teď se mi tam často objevuje, že se na to nemůžou koukat lidi z Běloruska a z Ruska. Asi se jim některé ty písničky nelíbí ještě víc než normálně. Ale tak to mě je jedno, že jo. Ale já jsem zjistil prostě způsob, jak to ojebat. Že když si to video stáhnu, tak to video zamutovaný není. Tudíž ho pak můžu zpátky uploadnout na YouTube a vyřešený. Akorát si nejsem jistý, jestli to takhle fungovalo vždycky, protože já vím, že jsem se s tím hodně tentoval často. Když jsem to jakoby dělal, protože myslím, že tohle už jsem určitě zkoušel u těch videí, co jsem si na tom Twitchi nechával. Je dost možný, že to jakoby takhle povolili, zrušili, nevím. Aby si ty lidi ty videa jako smazali kvůli tomu, aby měli nějakou jako, já nevím, to je asi jedno. Ale abych se vrátil k tomu pointu, proč jsem o tom začal mluvit, tak jsem tam měl právě takhle přesně poslední part GTAčka 5. A tam se přesně stalo to, čeho jsem se bál, že by se stalo tady. A já už jsem ten konec prostě pušoval a byl jsem úplně v píči. U těch titulků jsem usnul, protože oni trvali tak hodinu třeba, mám takový pocit. A ty jsi tam byl tenkrát, si to pamatuju. A já jsem pak už ani neměl nervy na to, tu hru ještě nějak, jako ono tam ještě bylo nějaký vedlejší věci. Ale já myslím, že už jsem se k tomu pak vůbec nevracel. Že jsem z toho měl už plný zuby. Já jsem se tady tak na to koukal, bo jsem se u toho tak jako zasekl. Bo jsem to zkoušel nějak, testoval jsem ty zvuky, nebo já už ani nevím co to. Nevím, proč jsem se zrovna podíval na konec těch titulků a teď tam zalomenou hlavu úplně na Shugiho takzvaně. Ještě to, no, to jsem ještě webku používal. Ale spíš jsem se divil, že tyhle ty videa, ty starý, co jsem jakoby si uploadnul znova na ten YouTube, tak z nějakého důvodu strašně bouchly, já na nich mám třeba vole 20 zhlídnutí na všech. To je strašně divný. Jestli to je kvůli tomu, že to prostě bylo GTAčko a mafie, vole, nevím. Nebo jestli to bylo kvůli tomu, že jsem uploadnul ten den asi 20 videí, tak možná, vole, mě to nějak zpromovalo trošku ten YouTube. Možný to je taky. No nic, nebudem tady už se asi bavit o dalších hovnech, co jsou trošku zbytečné věci, si myslím. Jenom jsem tak nějak jsem na to narazil, když jsem říkal, že tady nechci prostě hrát. Už teď, když jsem za první unavený a za druhý vím, že nemáme moc času. A nerad bych šel spát třeba až za 3 hodiny, kdyby se to natáhlo. Jo, ono to dělá, mě to tež dělá, no. Vždycky napravo, že jak jsou, tak třeba nějaký druhý, třetí video je takhle úplně random nějaký. A pak tam jsou takový ty klasický, co to doporučuje. Dobré, tak jo. Takže dáme si večer finále. Tady s 3 joudama, co se vole prostě rozhodli, že se budou stavět všichni na jedno místo. A Uvidíme, jak to teda vůbec dopadne celý. Já si myslím, že jsme si jako určili ten ending. Ještě myslím, že tam teď bude snad možná jedna věc, která by ten ending měla ovlivnit. Ale já mám takový pocit, že to už je teď úplně fuk. Že ono stačí splnit jenom nějaký ty pasáže, nemusíš je splnit všechny. Takže to bude asi OK. A budeme jakoby vlastně teoreticky teď, když už víme, že Witcher 4 bude za Ciri, tak vlastně tím pádem uděláme legit endingy, jak by ta hra končit měla. Podle mýho teda, si myslím, že jsem na dobré cestě tomu. Takže jo, tak se mějte, uvidíme se snad asi večer. Každopádně já doufám, že se uvidíme zase někdy příště. Dobrou noc a čau čau.